our cemetery meeting.
I second the motion.
Okay. This meeting is being recorded and broadcast via our local cable access channel, WCAT, Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. If anyone in the audience is recording, please let us know. Okay. Where are we here? All right. Our first order of business is to accept the minutes from November 19th.
And I have them right underneath the glasses there.
Okay.
You have a copy, but those
Yeah.
are the ones to be signed.
Mhm. Is that you and me?
No, it's not me.
Okay. I'm fine with it.
Okay, I need a motion.
I'd like to make a motion to accept the meeting from November 19th, 2024.
I second the motion.
Okay, so we have two, okay?
Now, you don't have to sign the back page. Could you sign that for me?
Oh,
Give it
yeah.
back? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for doing this. Okay, new business. Budget review, balance, and upcoming expenses.
Our balance at this point is $4,105.51. That's as of the last entry of payment, which was on the 17th of December. We haven't had anything else since then, so that's where we stand, which is,
Where's the balance?
it's on the very bottom.
Okay, thank you.
We took it off the spreadsheet and put it in a different,
You said it's how much again?
4,105.
I got it.
05,
Got it.
yep.
Yes, sir. Okay,
On the clerk's salaries,
that's fine.
yeah, the clerk's salaries, the December one is already gone.
Good, okay.
And we still have $24.50 for Rusty's tree service. We still have at our next coming special town meeting, we're gonna have to return $898.43 back into the plot fund, because that was what's left over from the 1,500 we did the repairs with.
Okay.
I think
Sounds
that's
good
what
to
that
me.
is, yeah.
Pretty
So,
cut and dry.
yep,
Superintendent report.
Alrighty. James McKeon, Cemetery Superintendent. We had a last full burial last year, November. Gene Burnham. And it tallied up all the burials for '24. We had 8 full burials, 7 cremational burials, and most of these were on Saturdays. Just wanted to make that clear. We juggle around time to make it work, but it
that seems like a higher amount of full burials than we usually have.
Yes, this past year was one of the higher years that I can remember. Some of them we had a cremation on the same day as a full burial even.
Wow. How many did you do last
it's-
year?
It was like 3 or something.
Our average is in the 4 to 6. This is a little higher for,
Wow, that is a lot.
so, and even having 7 cremation burials, it's quite a bit.
Yeah,
Some of them are dual together, like a husband and a wife, but they're still
Right.
service counting.
Mhm.
So we did, our, after the storms, snowstorms recently, plowing of the roads, daily checks of the cemetery, no big issues. Still working with a couple people that are interested in Section F, breaking up those lots, breaking up the 4s to 2s or singles. That's ongoing. We still have that large tree by the water tank. Hopefully Rusty will be taking care of that in the near future. Flags were taken down. Tomb is all set. No one currently in there. Then some office items. Been using the computer more, and it seems like the monitor takes a long time for it to come on. I don't know if,
I thought, I was told, I was hearing from, that we got a grant to do new systems. Did you hear
if,
that?
yeah, just make sure, maybe contact Jim
Yes,
about it, see if there's,
Yeah.
That monitor actually is one that my husband and I donated,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's an older monitor.
All right.
So,
So
who am I supposed to contact
I don't know if you could contact maybe Jim about it.
about a new monitor?
Yeah, we're-
because they did get a grant.
it's starting to,
No.
it's taking a while to, I just don't want it to go at
Well,
some
Well,
point.
it
You're
is
also-
older, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
also gonna be getting, I'm sure, surplusing the ones that are there, so I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
get a better monitor.
Okay,
Yeah, I would definitely, I would hope a new one.
yep, okay.
To
I'll
look
talk
into
to
that
him.
situation.
I'll talk to him about
Yeah.
that.
And about every month or so, the password wants to change it. So maybe over time, we'll make like, there are a couple different passwords that's the same, we'll rotate them around.
Correct, yep,
I'll just let everyone know when they get changed, or if someone changes them.
yep.
And then also in that email, there's some trainings and stuff. I don't know if,
So that's cyber training.
are you,
Yeah, I generally keep up with
Okay.
those, yep,
all right.
yep. There was
I asked
one that
wanted
I,
to
my-
make
my
sure.
state job, yeah.
Sometimes they didn't seem like they were
Yeah.
open, but maybe they're opened on another,
No, I have to take it from my
actually
state job.
I have to open them up there, and if I don't get to
Yeah.
it soon enough, they don't let me open
they
it.
disappear.
But there was one that I couldn't do, and it made, I tried, but it was, it had to do with handling money inside the, in the job, and it
Okay.
just didn't make any sense to me, so I let that go.
Okay,
But I'll go up and make sure, you
yeah,
know,
they're,
I'll be more likely, I'll
Yeah.
go up once a week just to double
okay.
check.
Yeah, they come in, but in the first of the month usually.
Okay,
I just wanted to make sure that that was getting,
yeah, they're pretty interesting, some of them.
yeah, they take about, 5-10
Well,
minutes. you know.
cybersecurity.
Yeah.
there's a lot-
Yeah,
we get
yeah.
a lot of fake emails.
And they do count for our email.
Yeah, you
And I
get all
know
these
they're-
little
I know the Board of
certificates, you can't print
Selectmen
them
was
off.
talking about the importance of
Yeah,
everyone doing it,
Yeah.
so just wanted to make sure it was getting done. And then South Warren, right before, end of November, or somewhere around Thanksgiving, we took the mower, trackless mower, it fit within the cemetery and did the perimeter of the stone wall. So most of the 95% of the growth has been cut back. And hopefully, moving forward, we'll be able to keep that growth off the walls with that machine.
Did Sylvia Buck finally get her second copy of her letter?
Yes, I did
Okay.
get that to her,
Okay.
hand-delivered, and she was very happy with it.
Good, okay, thank you.
Is there any winter projects that the town plans, highway, excuse me, the cemetery plans on doing that? Any more brush that has to come down?
Well, there's no
With the-
snow on the
with
ground.
That nice whacker, that's a nice machine, I don't know where we got that from, but
There,
that's.
there's
very
always,
nice.
there's gonna be sticks and debris
Any
to
cutting
clean
with
up.
that in the main cemetery?
Oh, you mean the trackless?
Yeah, the tractor,
Well,
excuse me.
well, when that attachment gets put back on.
Okay.
But what
but,
about,
Over time.
what
No, I
about, we've encumbered $2,450 for Rusty's tree service to do that trimming around the flagpole. I mean, since the beginning, June?
Yeah, I don't,
So, I know at our last meeting that we had in November, I had spoken to him, and he said he'd get to it in a couple of weeks. So, I mean, can't he,
Yeah, he's so
is-
busy. yes.
isn't now a good, well, maybe
Yeah.
we should look at someone else to do some of our work if he's too busy. Because I know that was one of the reasons why we want to do that trimming, was because it was a hazard for people. So
Yeah.
if it's a hazard for people, it's not just a feel-good thing, it's a
Mhm.
jeopardizing people that are walking through there, so. I was hoping that Bill could address it.
I think that's a Bill's project, right?
Yeah.
He's
Bill-
Brunk.
the
Oh, Billy
commissioner.
Brunk, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I-
you'd have to table that, I guess, until,
Unless you wanna see, who's been dealing with,
Well, I spoke to,
you wanna try giving him another call?
I could give him another call, and actually, when I spoke to him, it was funny, he says, yeah, I was just working with Bill, and I said I'd be up in a couple of weeks, and that was the end of October before our
Yeah,
November
maybe-
meeting, so,
If you don't mind reaching out to him, that would be great, just
I didn't notice any work done yet, so I don't believe it was
okay.
done.
Can he do that this time of the year?
But cutting of trees, oh yeah. they
oh yeah, he works year round.
Work, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just find out what's going on.
I'd reach out to him, give him
Yes, I
another
will.
call, see if,
Do that
He's
this
just so
evening.
busy, so, I know, but still, he said to say October, November.
if he said.
Oh,
he
it's
gave
been
you
since
an
June.
October.
Right, oh, June, yeah.
Yeah,
that-
we,
that-
we encumbered it at
And
the end
if
of
it doesn't
June.
work, then maybe, I don't know who else does tree cutting, but maybe another option, you know, I hate to do that, cause he's such a good guy, but, you know, he promised you.
I'd just reach out to him, I
Yeah.
guess, if he.
I will.
Yeah.
You talk to him.
Okay, so, and that's actually down here under, updates on projects, so I'll just put that, we'll retable this, but I will reach out to him
Okay.
and ask him what, you know, if he, what looks like his schedule, if he's got some kind of a,
Yeah, I shouldn't take him
Plan.
that long, I don't think, will it? I don't know.
well, there's no leaves on it, so
Yeah.
it sure would be
Yeah.
a
Be a
good
lot
time to
easier,
do it,
yeah.
yeah.
You can see what, it's dead, right? You're trimming the
Yeah.
dead off.
Yeah, and I think there was some wiring that he was gonna do some wiring there to support some branches. I mean, I've got the,
Yeah.
yeah, there was a conversation about needing to wire some of those together so that they wouldn't have to be, let's see, what is it here? Remove large sugar maple in heavy decline. Also remove smaller sugar maple with stunted growth. Prune 2 remaining sugar maples to remove large deadwood and install 1 cable to add mechanical support.
I don't think it'd take
Prune
him that
number
long.
3 sugar maple along the right-hand side of the drive to remove large deadwood and grind 3 stumps. This is an estimate for $4,500 and we encumbered half of that, so I think there was some discussion about him doing not all of it,
Mhm.
but doing what he could fit in.
Okay.
So I guess it would determine on what the board feels out of these. The stumps, you know, they don't need to be removed right away, but,
Yeah.
you know, we've got, it looks like there's a sugar maple in heavy decline. Do you know what that one is?
Is it a big tree though?
It says a large sugar
They
maple.
must be talking by the flagpole area, correct?
Yeah.
These are
Yeah.
all in the flagpole area? Is that what?
I'm just trying to think where they are and how big they are. The point I'm trying to make is, with the bucket truck, could we do it, the highway do it, excuse me?
No, those are a little bigger.
No, forget that,
The-
okay,
These,
scratch what I'm saying.
these are,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll just reach out to him
Yeah,
and I'll
I
reach
should
out to.
reach out.
yeah, he's a really good guy.
I will.
Does great
Yeah,
work.
he seems very
So-
pleasant, yep.
Definitely.
Okay, we'll see where we can get, you know, I mean, if we've got one there that we need to give mechanisms of support to, I'd like to
Yeah.
save that tree. I mean, if that's in jeopardy of being saved and the big one that may be dropping stuff, you know, see if he's got can do any of it at all.
Cool.
Would be cool. So I'll reach out to
Okay.
him.
Okay, thank you.
Yep, well,
Old business, finalize design for the plaque of appreciation of the
Okay.
scout. Yeah.
All right, I've got this form here. I printed out your email to me and,
Yeah.
our quotes. So,
It doesn't, the flag would be extra,
right,
and,
it says it would be, sign quote, it can be added for $50, proof prior to production.
Right.
With black letters, so. I'm wondering if I should be resent a quote that reflects that the total is 80, or should I just sign this?
no,
And
don't
put on
sign it,
there?
no, because they have to add,
Okay, yeah,
I
if
have-
you can add that on there
you
and
just
send
send me
me.
an email, Steve, we wanna go get another quote, I need official. So
Okay.
Just send me, Steve, I
Okay.
got the quotes for the quote, we'd like to have the
Okay.
flag, per our discussion,
Okay,
$80,
yep,
I mean,
okay.
$50.
I will do that as soon as I get
Yeah,
home,
yeah,
okay?
and I'll send, I'll get it, and then I'll put, that would be $30 and additional 50 for design, a flag in the background,
Okay,
and it'll have that.
okay, very good, I'll do
That's
that.
easy to do.
Yep, and then I can sign it without having to have it at another meeting, because that's what we voted
Right.
on to approve to do, so,
Mhm.
okay. Let me put that on there to add flag to background and costs. I mean, I know it's an extra $50, but You know, the scouts did say if we wanted to go to them, that they would give us a hand in the cost of it. I think it's the least we can do to
Absolutely, 100%
show our,
agree.
our appreciation for what's been done. And, we can't drive a stake in the ground anyway to mount the thing until springtime, so, but if we can get it right, that would be really cool. That would be awesome. Okay, I will do that, Steve, I'll
Yeah,
get that
send
to you.
me and
Yep.
I'll read through quoted.
Okay, very good.
Excellent. Street name post.
We had spoken at a previous meeting about continuing with those posts the way they are and putting one for Pine Circle and one,
You know, Pine Circle's already down, it's
So-
on the bottom. That one's already taken care of, I think.
is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so,
I think we were talking maybe something down by
I have the
that
list.
bottom, where the single lots are, we call it. Kind of where there's a fork in the road,
I mean, it's,
post there.
they
You know,
look
it
very nice, they don't,
Kind of helps some
they're
people.
not an eyesore, and I think it's something that we as a board in good faith voted a project to do this. We did make a change to make it more natural, less,
Sticking out or just.
yeah, I'm trying to think, more, looks more like the environment.
Yeah.
If you're looking for them, you can find them. And people that are going to put memorials up or they're going to funerals, they'll see them. So I'd just like to go forth and, you know, just pick two. I mean, if it's offensive to put them in the old section, then we won't even think about
So
that
I
for a
would say
while.
probably your best is at the top by the rule sign, by the top of the hill before you go down. Put something there to kind of mark, you say, whatever name of that road is, I would have to look it up.
Yeah, I've got the,
Um,
that's the list of the roads, maybe you know which one it is.
we were talking.
I might have a map in here.
Now, I think the objection was it wasn't, you know, it didn't look really that good. So now with the new ones, I think everybody is happy with that. Is that correct?
Well, everybody, we had 25 people that liked the other ones. We had one person that didn't care for them. And based on that one person, we changed these
Yeah,
things. So
mhm.
we did make amenities to
Okay.
make someone happy. I haven't had any complaints. I went up there actually not knowing what I was gonna see, but I was able to see them.
Mm-hmm.
And they do blend into the surroundings quite well, so, as far as it being offensive to the view, I really don't think it is.
And we're not gonna put it in the old section, we're gonna put it, where do you think, Jim?
Ah, here we go,
Oh.
I got a map.
Let's see what we got here.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, you know, eventually it would be nice to have it where people, not the founders section,
Mhm.
obviously, ever. Because, you know, you just have to kind of walk around there to find what you're looking for, but if people are looking, a lot of people are doing genealogy now. If you look at all these genealogy sites, they're doing that, and they wanna find what they're looking for. It's a big thing these days, and it would be nice if we just tried gradually to put it into effect. Not all of them all at once, I think that was probably what caused the issues, that we put them all up at once.
And we would,
So you're thinking of two, so I'm thinking of something maybe at the top of the hill.
before it gets
Wondering
into
if we
our
could,
area.
wonder if we could put at the top, man, this is the older, you know where our rule sign is?
Correct, yeah,
Pull
right
in,
there, the left goes where Billy is and the right goes to the other section, right?
Yes, okay, so,
Yeah.
yes, so you go down the hill, so if you could put something maybe on that rule sign, somewhere in there.
Is there a
to
street
mark
there?
that hill, and then at the bottom of the hill where there's another fork, we could do a post there and maybe put kinda, this is Ward Road and that road.
Okay, so this is not the section that you're needing to look at. I've got the
No,
wrong section.
this is working into the old section
Okay,
still from the new
okay.
section. So you get two posts, basically at the top of the hill and the bottom of the hill, and
Would they, do you know what streets those would be? What those,
One appears to be at the bottom of the hill, would be South Ave. And then, I think the hill might be Western Ave, West Ave, which connects to that western path out front.
okay.
But
And
I
this
have to-
this is in the newer section?
It's basically leading the newer section to the old section.
Okay,
So where we did that crack ceiling project,
Mm-hmm.
right on that hill, so at the bottom of the hill and the top of the hill. And that would get people, you could say, it would take South Ave, or,
that could help them find directions if they needed to get to that area and they hadn't been.
yes,
Yeah.
from the
Okay.
the newer part.
And how much would the cost be?
I think the poles were like $40 a piece, the posts, I think, not even that much,
Mhm.
the 4x4s. And then the signs, the street sign themselves, you and,
Yeah, you guys.
you would know best because you and the other fellow split 4 of them, I think. It was $120 a piece for the two of you. Yeah, you replaced
Really?
four signs, you replaced 4
Do we
signs, right?
have
Yeah.
an actual
Yeah.
bill for, or,
Yeah, so
So
I
you
think
know
you're
how much
probably,
to-
I think you're probably looking at maybe I would guesstimate $150.
Well, why don't we do this, why don't we wanna get an estimate, and then we can vote on it, or?
so why don't you, okay, so you bring this, so you're looking to do 2 more
Two more.
Right.
at this,
Right
where-
at the
where I'm
top, where you
talking,
said
right?
there, and right down
Okay.
where the road forks.
so is what I'll do for the next meeting.
Yes.
I'll get this drawn out and make sure that, get that name of that
Right.
road.
And get the
That connects
price.
the western path.
And
You
get the
guys
price.
can work on the prices.
Well, I know the posts are like $24 a piece. They're 4x4s, pressure treated 4x4s.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're, each one of them, so it'd be $50, close to $50 for the 2 of them.
Okay.
And then you get those little street signs and they're about $30.
And we probably wanna paint them green.
No, they're painted brown. The ones that are up there now are painted brown.
No, they're all,
Are they
they're-
green?
They're hunter, like a forest green.
Are they?
Yep.
Okay,
Someone from the
See,
highway department painted them.
okay, so I'm colorblind.
Yeah,
Really?
they're green.
They
green
blend right
pole
in.
With a green sign with white lettering.
Okay, all right.
So do you wanna get a price, and then we can vote on it? or-
I'd rather make a motion that we do it and then we come back with a price.
Okay. So,
I don't know.
and I'll get the placement, so you
Well,
guys
the
can
reason
see.
why I'd like to make
I
a
have no
motion that we do
Yeah.
it, so that we're gonna go forward with it, because we were gonna go forward with this to a,
I don't think
a
2
larger
signs is that
extent.
big of a deal.
I don't think so either. And I
One
think
of-
they're gonna be
It's-
placed in a place that they need to be.
And it's
So,
gonna help people get in there.
Well, actually, do you want us, if we did 3, we could put one on, the bottom pole could have 2, because 2 different roads here.
Oh, where it
oh,
splits
so
off.
you'd use one pole and 3 signs?
Where I pave, where we pave, right there. Yeah, I mean, I.
Yeah, so you do
Yeah, that
3
might
if
be
you could do
beneficial.
3 signs, could put 1
Okay.
pole and then possibly 2,
Yeah,
Okay,
all right, I saying where the road splits there,
yeah.
And we're-
Or a different kind of pole, maybe we could, like a,
yeah.
2 different, they could.
I don't have a problem with it, I really, especially down there, cause it is confusing when you go down there, which way is.
Yeah.
Okay, you wanna make a motion? What's the matter?
Or do you just wanna put 1 at the bottom of the hill with 2, and that'd be your 2 signs? And 1,
Well,
or
I
2
think-
poles? Or 2
Well-
different,
so that you could take 1 pole and put 2 different
we could,
signs on
we
that,
could
1
look
pole.
into something.
Yeah, one pole with a sign this way and a sign that way, pointing one way and pointing to the other.
Something along those
Yeah,
lines.
cause the road does split there, and it goes down, so.
Yeah,
Now, the way the signs are now, the street names are now, they run down the
they're right
side,
up and down.
okay? So you wouldn't really be able to,
So technically, maybe you would have to do 2 posts then, one a little higher, one a little lower.
Yeah,
But,
is it too many signs? Too many posts,
Well-
too many posts. I think one sign with a T on it,
that's where you guys wanna.
yeah. You'd have one sign, and then this Smith And what's the other one?
There's one of,
Well, Smith would be the one to the left, and you have an
south.
arrow
There's a
pointing
south,
this way.
South Ave would face this way.
Yeah, whatever,
I think
it's South
West-
Ave,
West Street or that way.
that way, so that, see what I'm saying? If you-
Yeah, I do, but that's not gonna be keeping with,
Oh,
Yeah.
The
you-
environment.
You
oh,
not.
oh, I am just,
yeah, I'm just,
two posts.
I'm just trying to fight that battle that we're gonna have if we do a little bit.
Why don't we just do the one for now, okay? The two, like we originally planned.
And then figure on what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So you just wanna make, one at the top, to name the top, and then maybe one to south?
Right. Is that
Yeah,
okay?
let's try those two. One,
Yeah, let's try those two.
make a motion for, and when we put up the one at the bottom, that you wanted to have an additional one, maybe you'll be able to figure out how we can do that without it being so, I wanna say not ergonomic, but that's not the word, non-environmentally neutral.
Well, let's see how
Yeah.
this,
That's a $5 word right there,
Right.
environmentally neutral. So, but the signs would still be
Yes, you wanna
horizontal.
keep the up and down.
right,
So
we're gonna
they-
keep it the way the other ones to match.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, so,
okay,
So it's gonna, so one's gonna be up right by that rule sign.
yeah,
I gotta figure out the name of that hill,
that hill, right?
if we don't, that's actually where the map changes. You might have to see. Might have to choose a name for that hill. Cause that's, that
Boot
hill,
Hill,
you could put a hill,
Koopman Hill. No, Buck Hill? No, I'm not already.
how about
we might
McKean
have to.
Hill?
Right.
How
might
about
have to-
McKean Hill?
How about,
I like that.
you know,
Do we have a name of an old superintendent, an old cemetery guy? Keys Hill. Could name it Keys Hill.
yeah, who's the Keys?
Well, Keys is one of the founders of the
Oh,
town.
that Key, I think he's a superintendent, I mean, I thought,
No,
yeah.
but no, he's not a
Well,
superintendent.
we can think of that.
so, yeah,
For now, do the two,
alright, yeah, let me see if
what
that
the name
hill
is.
has a name first. I'll do
Okay.
some research on that.
Mhm.
And I know this road down South Ave, I'm gonna mark that, because people, I plow that, and it's a main through the
So you're
cemetery.
talking South Ave and West Ave.
South Ave is definitely maybe it is West Ave, maybe we keep West Ave to the top, and West Ave keeps going all the way to almost the shed. That's probably what we'll do.
Okay,
So it'll probably be West Ave and South Ave.
I
That'd be
make
the
a
two
motion
signs.
that we erect 2 more road post signs
match all the other ones, right?
to match the existing ones. One South Ave, one West Ave. The quote will be prepared for our next meeting.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, Steve Crystal? Aye.
No,
What's
Cindy
the-
Baxter, aye.
Okay.
Cindy,
I forget how to say that, I still screwed up even in my other meeting.
okay.
Okay. Trim and limb trimming, do we think we discussed that?
Yeah, that's kind of tabled.
Okay. And
You can keep that if you, oh, you don't want to keep that.
paving on right-hand side of road. What is that? Is that the?
That's- That's, yeah, when they were gonna do on the right-hand side by the flagpole,
Yeah,
that's a Bill Brunk. We were gonna, Jeremy said that he could grind it up. You remember,
Right.
he said that he could give us a hand with that. Bill was gonna follow up and get some quotes.
You talked to Bill?
I texted him, when I sent the group text, but I haven't spoken to him
I'm
beyond
just saying if
that.
he has a quote for that, so we can.
I don't think he does. I mean,
Oh.
we've tabled it for a couple meetings now.
I
He's
just
kind
like,
of been
cause
busy.
I'd love to have that area done for the Memorial
Well,
Day.
you know, you could call him.
I will,
All
okay.
right, I'm gonna put that down. Steve's gonna call.
He never, he's a very busy man.
He is a very busy
is,
man,
no.
especially with the snow,
Yes.
you know?
I did wave to him yesterday.
Does he look well? Last time I
Yes.
saw him, he looked well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can call up and see if he's found anything out, if,
Yeah.
you know.
Paving
I mean, we're not making a decision on anything, it's just informational,
No.
so if you wanted to send me something informational that you'd found out, and then there's, or whatever, I guess maybe not, but bring it
Okay.
to the next meeting if he's
Mhm.
not here.
I will.
We could address
I
it
mean,
then,
yeah,
yeah.
I'd love to have that for Memorial Day, the
Yeah.
parade. You know the Memorial Day parade is moved, you know that now, to Saturday mornings at 10
Yes.
o'clock.
That
Oh.
occurred,
Yeah,
Saturday at 10 a.m.
yep, which I think is a phenomenal
So-
idea. I was pushing for that, I'm not gonna lie.
What
to
time
you.
did we used to have them on Sundays?
At 1
wasn't it?
o'clock, no,
Sunday.
1 o'clock in the middle, on a hot summer day, and the poor firemen, police, we were all dressed up, and it was crazy, so, now they have. it at 10.
Might be a little more traffic though, we'll see.
Right, which is good, but the bottom line is, it's
More
honoring.
people to watch it.
Right, that's the bottom
Hopefully.
line, right.
Okay, well, thank you for telling me
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that, so,
It just passed
instead of
the
being
other
on,
day.
wasn't it Monday? Yeah, Monday was always
Mon-
Memorial Day, wasn't it?
No, it
Was
was,
on
Brookfield
Sundays.
always had Monday.
Yeah, we always had it
And
on
we always had
Sundays.
Sunday afternoon,
Okay.
because the
Afternoon.
band scheduling.
but now it's Saturday morning, so people.
Oh, that's good,
Yeah,
that's good.
it's not 1,000 degrees at 1 a.m.
We'll see what happens this year.
Okay.
Okay. Set agenda items for the next meeting or citizens' concerns?
Do you have any concerns? No? You having fun yet? Great,
And
okay.
we're in the meeting tomorrow together, aren't we? Yeah. That's. Oh, really? Yeah.
I don't know if you wanna, in our next meeting, if you wanna maybe think about if you wanted to do any more, I hadn't purchased the stone cleaning product like I was supposed to, I hadn't done that. So I'll try to get that done for next meeting, so you'll have it.
Yeah.
And that was gonna come out of perpetual care, a couple of gallons of
That's
that.
fine.
It's our
Want to make a
minutes.
motion?
No,
Oh.
it's already been done, I
Oh,
just
okay.
didn't purchase the stuff.
Okay.
So I will, and the 2 pump sprays that are, this was back in the summer, we made the motion, and I just hadn't had the chance to
So
take care
this
of
is
that.
we just spray it on the stone and.
Spray it on and walk away, yep, I don't know if you've noticed, the stones are whitening up quite nicely up there. So, maybe we should start giving some thought to see if there's a couple of other stones we wanna see if we can have stood up or repaired, not necessarily go to the gentleman that we went to last time. Maybe speak to someone else about, doing some uprighting of, because we haven't done any more of those, just a couple.
I have no problem with it.
Couple at a time, maybe.
No, I
So
think it's
I'll
great.
put that on the agenda,
Right.
some more stone repair.
I have no problem.
I'll put that on the agenda for next
I
time.
have to keep history and all that, it's just, I'm very big of that too. So put that on there, and then our next meeting, set a date.
Anything, Jim, that you want on the agenda? Or I'm gonna put on the agenda follow up on the
Well, we're
paving.
gonna talk about the signs and I'll have the street
Yep,
sign plan.
post,
Street posts.
there you go.
Street posts.
And then we need to set a date for the next meeting.
Yes, we do.
Um,
Gonna go back to Saturday mornings?
No. I actually like this better now.
Yeah.
I didn't think, I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier, but that's fine. It works good for me.
So, we got a calendar right in front of us, right? We're looking
Wanna
at
do 1 or 2?
February?
Or March.
I would go February,
I don't,
especially since we're looking at these
Well,
posts
You
now.
gotta do budget items and stuff through February, or you need another meeting for that, right?
Budget items.
The budget or anything? Are you doing anything with the budget?
Just holding on to it.
It's the same.
Yeah, we got, we're not, oh, you mean thinking about whether we're gonna ask for anything else?
Yeah.
I have no problem with February. It's.
Yeah,
doesn't take-
let's look
It
at,
doesn't take very long, fine.
okay, let's,
Pick a date.
well, depending on how things go, there's a substantial amount at this point that we haven't used. I think we need to have a promise from Rusty about getting that other stuff done before we even think about encumbering any more money for tree removal if we can't get it done in a year. I think, but depending on how things go, there's a substantial amount left in there. If there's anything you feel that we need for items that would benefit the cemetery that we don't have yet, things that wouldn't be under the authority of the highway department to have to purchase. like we were gonna do, in the minutes, if you read the minutes, we had talked about getting some shrubs, like rhododendrons or something to plant in front of those, barriers.
Mm-hmm.
So we are gonna need to spend a little bit of money on that, and then we've got the flowers and Memorial Day,
Yeah.
which, you know, yeah, and some mulch, so, I mean, we could probably safely assume that it's gonna be maybe, what, 10% more than what we paid last year?
Yeah, I could,
Yeah, so even at that, we're looking at, if nothing else happens, that there's probably gonna be $1,000 that we'll use between those things.
And then we're gonna, the paving, I'd love to get, again, I'd like to get that, because that's
Well,
all.
yeah, if you can get us some idea where we're going.
Okay, I will, I'm gonna make it a priority.
Okay.
All right, so next meeting,
Okay, we gotta look at the calendar here. The 18th or the 25th?
what is it?
The
Was
25th?
Washington's birthday, wait a minute, isn't there?
Washington's birthday is the 17th or the 24th. Those are blacked out, so they must be important holidays.
Well, the other thing, it might be, you know, could be waived somewhere with kid, I don't know, I guess children, I'm not going. Why don't we do the following Tuesday, after the long,
Following Tuesday, which would be what, the 24th?
yeah,
I mean, the 25th?
is that?
February 25th?
Is that okay?
Okay. That's fine with me. I mean, it's about a month away. I mean,
As
it's,
long as
Yeah.
it don't snow or.
Yeah, well, neither one, yeah.
well, I mean, we'll stay flexible. We always
Yeah.
are. 4 o'clock again here, at the
First,
selectmen's?
works for me.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a new meeting, we've covered everything, and I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
At, what time is it?
4:35.
4:35. Okay,
Okay, meeting adjourned. I second it.
okay. Thank
Or
you very
second it.
much.
You have to second it.
I second it.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much for coming. Feel free to come to our next meeting.
It was nice to have company.
Yeah.
How did we do? Did we do okay?